For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Compen. It's great to be here with you guys. Tailgating on the eve of Superbowl Sunday. Who do you guys think is gonna? Who do you guys want to take home the Super Bowl this year? Cast your votes in the comments section. Let me know who you're rooting for tomorrow night. I'm personally cheering for the Chiefs because I got a convention out in Kansas City in a couple weeks, and I want my Kansas City customers to be happy. I don't really do many conventions out in San Francisco, so. But either way, whichever team you're cheering for, I wish you good luck, and I hope it's a fun weekend or a fun game. 49ers for Daniel. Cool. You don't care. Please not Taylor Swift. You know, don't get me started on Taylor Swift. But anyway, we got a great show for you guys this afternoon. We're going to be doing 50 cents to $2 comics from our back issues, which I'm going to be throwing up on the racks here in just a second. You spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel, and you're going to win something no matter what. You spend $50 with me, and as long as you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. And I don't care how many books you get. You can get boxes and boxes of books. I will take care of it. I will hook you up with free shipping. All right, let's get started with our first book. And this is all stuff that's just got to move. So the first book I have here is the Reverse Flash Rebirth number 8. It's got a $3 price tag, and I'm keeping $3 on it because I just got to move it. I've been showcasing this book for too long, and I had it at $5. Now I'm just doing it for $3. I think the Reverse Flash Rebirth is the arc about how Reverse Flash returns. You got Scott Collins on the artwork. He did a lot of the artwork on the Flash. And it's a pretty cool cover here by Colincio. And it's written by Jeff Johns, who, in my opinion, wrote one of the best Flash runs in comics history. And we all know Jeff Johns and how talented that dude is. All right, next book I have here is Furbish Man number 14. Not Brand Eck. I have never read Furbish Man before. I had a conversation with Frank Forte about it when I was out in California. But he's kind of like a satirical character in the Marvel Universe, kind of like their version of Mad Magazine. And so it's a really exaggerated character, and you know they purposely do some pretty silly stuff with the character. So I had this priced at $5. I'm just going to do it for $4 now. Better yet, I'll knock it down to $3. If someone just buys it, it's $3 for this book. Just trying to get through this stuff so I can make way for new stuff. And these are all books that I've showcased a bazillion times, and now I'm just interested in moving. Next up, we got Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 1 from Marvel and Paramount. This is going to go for just $4. $4. Again, I showcased this a bunch of times. No one's claiming it, so I'm dropping it down to $4. I had it at $5. Now it's $4. See, we got Leonard in the house. You'd buy that for $1. Daniel's here for the Ultimate Ben Parker. Yes. Those are our FOMO books. You have to stick around in order for me to, before I show those off. It's usually at the top of the hour. So if you want to come back at like an hour for that, that's okay too. Or Tori can let you know when they're up there. We have some really hot FOMO books today, guys. So it's gonna be a chance for you to jump in and get something that is currently sold out at every comic book shop. I have Grit number 1. This is gonna go for $4 today. This is a series from Scout, and it's about this dude who goes around chopping up ogres. What more do you need? And I think they had Nicolas Cage attached to this at one point. Grit is going to go for $4. And then I got Highlander number 0. We got the Christopher Lambert variant cover here, I guess. This is going to go for just $3 right now. Starting it off with really cheap books here. And it's all stuff that I'm just looking to really deeply discount. So take advantage of this. This is an opportunity for you. I may not be getting to those 50 cent to $2 books yet, but I don't think I've had a book that I've pitched so far that has gone beyond $4. Cool. I have Dawn, the Return of the Goddess from Joseph Michael Linzer. This is number 1 of 4. This is going to go for $4. Really beautiful cover here too. $4 on this. And then I got Justice League Future's End number 1. This is a cool lenticular cover here. This is going to go for $4 as well. At this point, it's just got to go. It's a Future's End tie-in. Going for $4. And then I got Predator Race War number 1. That's going to go for $4. For Predator Race War number 1, this is a Dark Horse. This is part of the Dark Horse run. They just announced that they're going to be making a new Predator movie. It's called Badlands, apparently. That should be interesting. Might have something to do with biker gangs. Or they might continue on with the Native American Indian stuff that they were doing before. All right, next book we have here is Moon Knight, Knights of Blood. Number 1, this is a trick or read. Free comics for ages 13 plus. This is going to go for just $3 right now. $3. And Tori has that Moon Knight. Tori, can you tell us anything about this Moon Knight? He's teaming up with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Oh, no, wait. That's a bonus story with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Looks like he's teaming up with Tigra, right? $3 on that for anybody who wants it. And then I got Captain America number 34 here. This is going to go for $10. I got it. It's selling on eBay for like all kinds of different prices. And this is a book that I might just throw up on eBay if it doesn't sell. It's an Alex Ross variant. There were 2 covers for this, and this is the first, or this was the second one. Really beautiful cover. I loved seeing Bucky suit up as Captain America. That was a cool run. This is going to go for $10 today. Most expensive book on the rack so far. I have Web of Spider-Man number 5. That's going to go for $3 right now. $3 on this. Doing super cheap books here. Iron Man 1 from I think it's Peter Gillen's run here. This is going to go for $3. Iron Man gets a black and yellow armor here. Web of Spidey is off to David Moore at $3. David Moore! Next book we got here. Oh, man. Here it is. Gasolina, man. We got Gasolina Bien Guido. And this is number 1 here from Skybound. It's got a $4 price tag. How about we do Gasolina for $3? And just so you guys know, I have multiples of Gasolina. I use Gasolina as a FOMO book because there's a running joke on Gasolina here. I don't know what this book is about, but apparently she's got her own bar in California too. Gasolina, man. All right, next book we got here is Lady Pendragon number 1. This is Dragon Blade number 1. This is going to go for $3. That's it, $3. Flash sale. Let's get rid of this stuff. Gasolina is going for $3. Right, we got all $3 books. The most expensive book is that Cap. Everything else is just up for grabs. And it being Super Bowl Sunday, This book has got to sell. We got NFL Super Pro #1 here, going for just $3 right now. Someone has to grab NFL Super Pro #1 and say they bought it on the Tailgate special on Kickin It. Come on, guys. This is a layup right here. $3. Not even a layup. It's a field goal. Sorry, there are no layups. Mike Libby, what's up, dude? $4 on the Predator, Curtis. Call it as you see it. Race War #1 going for $4. Okay, Super Pro's off to Curtis. Finally, now this party can get started here. And Predator's off. Excellent. Good to be here with you guys. I decided to do this show today because everybody in the group chat was like, "Hey, Onrie, you should come back on this week and do a third show." And I'm here for you guys now. So otherwise, I would have been sitting over here working away on Warline 2, which is so close to completion. Guys, if you we'll talk about Warline in a minute, but I cannot wait for you guys. Those of you who got the Noir edition, I cannot wait for you guys to see the colored edition. And it's just amplifies everything. Though I will say, Dexter's artwork is just absolutely out of this world in that Noir edition. It's a really great opportunity to pay attention to his ink lines. And we'll talk about that in just a minute here. 2 more books here in the bottom rack. We have Quick Stops #1, cover A. That's going to go for $4. And then I have Amazing Spider-Man Going Big, #1, going for $4. This is the return of Eric Larson to Spider-Man. Now, this is a pretty big deal because Larson left Marvel in the 90s to start Image, and he hadn't worked on a Marvel book in a really, really long time, particularly Spider-Man, which is really his claim to fame. His run on Spider-Man was phenomenal. And then he went on to do Savage Dragon. So we got Amazing Spider-Man Going Big, #1, and I think it's written by Jerry Conway, who is a longtime Spider-Man writer. So you know you're getting a good quality Spidey story. This is gonna go for $4. Jerry Conway is awesome. All right, up top, we got 2 really, really awesome runs here. The first one is Captain America 266 and 255, and I was wrong again. 265 and 266. These 2 issues were illustrated by Mike Zeck. And it has Cap teaming up with Spidey and Nick Fury. These copies are also in really good shape. It was also written by my Yisun co-writer, David Anthony Kraft. It's some really, really good, fun Cap reading that I think you guys will really enjoy. Featuring some really fantastic art by Mike Zeck. And Dak really enjoyed working with Mike Zeck a lot. I've always been a huge fan of Mike Zeck. I love all of his work, especially Secret Wars and Kraven's Last Hunt. He did some really cool Batman stories. He's got such a large body of work. It's crazy. And, he jumped in on these 2 random issues of Captain America and totally whooped ass, as always. You'll never go wrong with Mike Zeck. He is legendary, one of the best artists ever, and he illustrated both of these Captain America books. It is a 2-parter, so you get the full thing here, and it is a Bronze Age run, and they're also in really good shape. I would say these are both very fine copies of the book, and my ask on the pair is just $15. That's it. $15 gets you both of these. That is a really good deal. Because I would tell you right now, if I were to list these on eBay, they'd go up for $9.95 because of the condition that they're in. They're definitely both $10 books. But I figure if I can move them now and take $5 off, $15 are both yours. All right, next up I have a Venom Lethal Protector run. So this is Venom Lethal Protector #1, #2, #3, and #4, and #5. So in this run here, we got Dr. Doom going up against Venom. And what it looks like is happening here is Venom goes to Latveria to fight Dr. Doom, who is actually trying to take the Venom symbiote for his own. and it's a pretty cool run. He teams up with Silver Sable, and it's a lot of fun. So the price on all these books is going to be, I'll do all of this today for $30. This is the whole run. Everything's bagged and boarded, ready to go. $30 on the Venom Lethal Protector. Get everything at 30. This is a really nice run here. Joe McPhee, what's up, dude? Okay, so Joe, I'm assuming you were going to call those Junkyard Joe books. So I wanted to show you the variants I have here of issue 1. And anybody else can claim them because if Joe doesn't. Okay, so I actually have just one variant here. So I believe this is the A cover here. So we have the A cover. I have 2 copies of this. And then I have this cover here. So if anybody's just buying it, this is the Andrea Moody cover, by the way. This one's going for 10. These 2 are going for 5. So I'm going to give Joe first right of refusal on these. Let me know if you want which cover you want. This one is the A is going for 5. The Moody cover is going for 10. All right, and then finally I got Warline 2. So what I decided to do is I only printed up 150 of these books. When I went to what's it called? MegaCon. We sold close to about 70 copies of the book while we were there. If I had the rest of the show, we would have gotten through even more. We would have sold through the entire run. I just had to go. That and I had like a bunch of sets of Yisun Shin 1 through 4 to get rid of. By the end of the day, I would have had that done, no problem. So cover A is fine. Still want 1 through 6. Okay. Joe, I'm going to work on getting you 4 through 6, but we got 1, 2, and 3 so far. So I'll set this one aside. Anybody who wants Junkyard Joe, I have cover A going for 5. The Andrea Moody variant cover going for 10. There's a bunch of variants on this. Okay, so what I decided to do is we sold through 70 of them so far. We had 150 printed. So we have roughly about 80 copies left, and a little bit less now considering like all the pre-orders that came in and everything like that. So I want to say we have like closer to like 65, maybe 70 copies of the book left. So that is not a concern for me at all because if I'm planning to take a stack and put them aside for Kickstarter, and the rest is going to come with me, and I'm just going to blow them out at a convention somewhere at some point. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. But next week, sometime, I should be getting the cover that we're going to premiere for Emerald City. So we're going to do another variant, and this variant is going to be our first colored, version of the book. And the offset print is almost ready to go on the book too. So we'll have those even before the Kickstarter launches, which is great. So what I learned this time from doing Kickstarter is to try and have as much of everything in hand, on hand, before you even hit that launch button. If you can make it happen, it's even better that way, So I'm looking forward to getting that out there, and we'll see how we do with the campaign. But I'm going to set aside 25 copies of this Warline 2 Noir edition for Kickstarter backers only. By that point, those will be the only 25 copies I have left. So this is your chance right now. I'm only selling these 3 and keeping the rest to do whatever I need to do with them. So Warline 2 is coming out soon, and like Warline 1, it is a double-sized book. This particular edition of the book has a cover that was done by Fabrice Sapolsky. He's the guy who created Spider-Man Noir, and he actually came on to the show to help me showcase this cover for the first time. We took our pre-orders, and a lot of you guys pre-ordered already. So this is for anybody who hasn't seen it or has expressed interest. We've had a couple people reach out and say, "Hey, can I still get that book? This is your chance." So the Noir edition was done in black and white. We printed up only 150 copies of it. And what I really love about it is you can really appreciate Dexter Wee's line art here. and it's a really solid action-packed book. I am really excited for you guys to see some of the artwork in this. This is by far one of my favorite moments in the story. And Dexter was so pleased with this double spread that he actually wanted to keep it for himself. And most artists don't normally want to do that. So I took that as a great honor. He put a lot of effort into it. And obviously, there's some really big battles that occur in this book. It is a nonstop action-packed run, and I'm not even giving you guys a chance to breathe. It's one of those things where you just get sucked in, and by the time you get out of it, you're going to need to sit down and take a break, because this is one of those books that's going to just not going to pull any punches and is just going to go down every freaking dark path it needs to go down. And that's what I really appreciate about having a noir edition, because I never intended to put out any black and white books. This is actually the second black. I thought it was the first black and white book I put out ever in my career, but actually the first comic I ever made in my life was a black and white comic. So it's really cool that we return to this. I mean, seriously, some of the, like, just having this edition just to look at the line work from Dexter is really just sensational. Like, here's another sequence here. It's really great. So Warline 2, the Noir edition, is going to go for $15. I know that many of you guys have already had your chance to pick it up, but we're going to do the Noir edition for $15. And the thing is, if you buy it right now, I will sign it for you on the air. So you can call it at any point. This is for anyone who has not had a chance to grab it yet. All right. Now, in terms of the stuff that we have on the bottom row here, I want to move all of this stuff off lump sum if I can. So I'm going to run up the total on all these books, and I'm going to discount them even more to see if we can't move everything. So, 1,
Become angry. That's what I'm making.
10, 4 plus 4. Okay, I got $58 worth of books on that bottom row. If you clear them off right now, I'll knock the price down to $40, meaning you save $18 on the total of all of those books. So $40 for everything on the bottom row there. You're getting that Captain America 34. That's what's really driving up the price of everything. I think you can probably try and sell this for about $35, $40 by itself at a con, and you might get lucky with it if you sell at the right time. And the right time is coming up. Once they release that new Captain America movie, in anticipation of that, it's going to get that excitement for Captain America going. I've seen this happen throughout my entire career as a comics reader and collector and reseller. That every single time there's a movie coming out, there's more of a hype for that character, and things tend to trend upward for them. But aside from that, it's also a key book to have for your collection if you're looking to keep it, because it's the first appearance of Bucky as Captain America. What's up, Philip Ragusa? This is going to go for $10 right now, but if you grab everything on the bottom row here, it's going to go for $40. The total value of that is $58, so I'm saving you $18 on the entire thing. All right, let's get to it. So here's the deal. If it's a beat up book, meaning it's missing a cover, it's got a tear, whatever defect it might have, it is going to be a 50-cent book. If it's not bagged and boarded, and it's just a loose comic, then I'm selling it for $1. If it's bagged and boarded, it's going for $2. So we're going to start off here with Uncanny Avengers number 11, number 13, number 14, number 15. That's a Cole McNiven cover, and he actually worked on this. And number 16. These are all going to go for $10. $10 on all of them. On those Uncanny Avengers. All right, I got a 50-center coming up, a 50-center pair. X-Men Classic, Volume 1, number 46, And number 61, going for $1. Get them both for $1. In fact, this is X-Men Classic, so it's like X-Men Light. So I'll tell you what, if you buy them both, I'll do them both at 50 cents. Because like, if this book was, I have a whole bunch of classic X-Men that are like fully put together, and I would rather sell those at $1. I would sell those at $1, and 50 cents just feels cheap if you're not getting the cover. So I'll do them both at $0.25, making it 50 cents for the pair. 2 comics for 50 cents. I got the Incredible Iron Man 524. Mr. Hudutchko, you're the writer, publisher, reseller extraordinaire guy. You're the guy I look up to. I'm like looking at everything you're accomplishing, and I'm just like, man, this he's setting the bar, and that's a really good thing. I've always I feel like everybody who is in this business who's looking to grow and become more successful needs somebody to look up to be like, this is a direct, like, there can be greater successes found in this business. And I look at you and I see nothing but success, man. Are you set up at was your team set up at NWI? And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see you at MegaCon. We never get a chance to see each other because you're always busy, doing your thing. But always great to see you, and thank you for popping your head in, man. I've got a tremendous amount of respect for you. Oh, and by the way, I picked up a copy of Death Rage. I really am looking forward to reading that. I haven't had a chance to actually read it yet. I've come across it multiple times, but now I'm going to sit down and read it. Yeah, I'm not doing NWI either. I got my boys this weekend. They're heading off to Max is saying hi. They're playing Fortnite and Donkey Kong right now, but they're heading out on vacation next week. So I decided to just kind of hang out here. I wasn't actually going to do this show. I decided to do this show because everybody in my chat room was like, hey, Onrie, do a show on Saturday. So I'm like, all right, with that, I'll do a show. All right, I got Invincible Iron Man 524, 525, 593, and 594. And because these books are bagged and boarded, we are going to do them at $2 a pop. That's $4 for the set. From Matt Fraction's run here, we got Greg LaRocca here, and then here we got Brian Michael Bendis's run here in 2 issues. So this is really cool. Get it all for $8 right now for the Iron Mans. Iron Mans are going for $8. And now we got some dollar books here because they're all not bagged and boarded. I have The New Warriors, number 1. Got Namorita kicking things off for everybody. Number 2, number 7, number 8, number 11, and number 12. 12? Yeah. Yeah, that is the Adi Granov cover right here. Sean is 100% right. That is actually a really badass Adi Granov cover. And Adi Granov actually did the entire run of Extremis with Warren Ellis. That was a really great run. I actually like that run as a premise for the Iron Man film more than I initially liked Iron Man 3. But after seeing Iron Man 3 a second time, I'm like, Iron Man 3 is a pretty damn good movie. I actually really liked it. All right, you got 2, 4, 6, all 6 books going for $6 right now. Get all these New Warriors for just $6. Super cheap deals. Let's blow through this stuff. We're going through warehouse overstock. I got to move through this so I can go out and buy more. I have the NAM, number 13, number 15, and number 20, going for $6. $6 on this run. New Warriors run is off to JD. JD, what's up, man? You guys didn't see how I was making fun of JD didn't have a chance to see what happened with the Spawn number 3 thing last week. We were playing a game where, well, there's a video where I could explain it, but I'm trying to find my notepads. What do I do with my notepads? Did they fall over? Okay. JD is my producer on The Experience, and he is a fantastic dude. We've been working together for a couple years now. He is the man. He cancels me all the time, too. He's the cancel king. And I've been canceled more than any celebrity. And I'm still back. You ain't getting rid of me ever. I got Marvel Comics Presents 111, number 128, going for $2. $2 dues. Spawn number 3, yeah. All right. Do you guys mind if I show them? I'm going to just show them the video. All right, hang on a second. This will explain everything.
And now, Spawn number 3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I go on a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, heary, it's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Steisko might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
All right, I'm getting caught up with claims here. So we got the Marvel Comics Presents. Who called that? I didn't see the Marvel Comics Present. I can't find that claim. I have the New Warriors claim. And then, Sean, the Dawn is going for $4, sir. For you, I'll cut you a deal, and I'll do it at $3. Oh, okay, you made the claim on it. Okay, Sean, I got it. Sorry, I didn't know you were claiming with me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. I got con crud. Connercitis. Yeah, okay. So, Sean, I saw you on all I see so far is just the Marvel Comics Presents. If you have another claim that you made, let me know. But like I said, I do this Dawn for you at $3 if you want to grab it. Joseph Michael Lenzer's artwork is so gorgeous.
Oh yeah, other things.
Okay, I got Nam for Curtis. So Curtis has the Nam, and then Dawn is sold to Sean. Okay. Perfect. We are ripping and riding, guys. Oops. $3. Okay. Yeah, sometimes Facebook Live is crazy. What I did was, Sean, is I actually hardlined down here. That was actually one of the reasons why I didn't go with Whatnot, was because I had to do everything on my phone, and it's really a pain in the butt for me to read everybody's comments and respond on that. So I like doing everything on StreamYard, and then I just hardline my internet in so that I have stable connection. But sometimes there's still connection interruptions, and it could be because the kids are playing online and doing all that too. I don't know. All right, I got Marvel Fanfare number 44 and number 45. This is going to go for just $2 because they're bagged but not boarded, so I'll do them at $1. And this is all warehouse inventory that just has to go. If you're a dealer looking to make some money, this is the right show for you because I'm going to sell you stuff at such a low price you can turn around and flip it. I got Multiple Man number 2 going for $1. Not bagged and not boarded. And then Kindness of Ravens number 3 from Boom is going to go for $1. I'm going to sell, once we build out an entire rack, I'm going to sell off the entire rack, and that's where you'll be able to really save money if you're looking to resell. All right, bagged and boarded books. I have Velvet number 2 from Image, written by Ed Brubaker and illustrated by Steve Epting. Number 3. Number 4, this is a great series. It's kind of like a female James Bond type character. Number 5, number 6, and number 7. And it's just Brubaker doing espionage. It's something he handles just as well as he does noir and detective stories. He had a really solid, stellar run on Captain America. That was actually an issue written by him. the Captain America 34 we have for sale. The Alex Ross cover going for 10. All right, now as far as these velvets go, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books here going for just $12 right now. $12 on all of the velvets. All right, cool. So you want a blind buy for the $10 books or $1 books. Awesome. We're doing a blind buy here. I love it. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. East of West, number 2. This is written by Jonathan Hickman. This guy is currently responsible for your Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Universe stuff. East of West, number 6, and number 7, and number 10, and number 12. This is a series he put out through Image. I've heard really good things about this. I think it's like a post-apocalyptic Western, written by a dude who's pretty trippy. So we got 2, 4, 5, all 5 books for $10. Claim my mom for $50. Shut up, Jenny. You guys didn't have, so anyway, going back to that video, everybody had a chance to vote about whether Spawn's girlfriend would get the booting or not. And it turns out she did get the booting. East West is claimed by Sean. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Poo Poo, and Pee Pee.
Okay. Keep poo poo and pee pee to yourself. All right, Sean, you're at $27. It is time. Oh, yeah, that is velvet. Sorry, dude. What is this, velvet? Sorry, bro. East and West.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry.
You caught me at a good time, Sean. All right, hang on a second. Everything is all over the place for today. Where is my...
3, 2, 1. Blast off.
All right, dude. Zip it. Dad's working right now, okay? You want to go get loud, go upstairs and get loud. There you go. Sorry, Sean. I got you. We're set up. So far in your pile, just so you know what's going on, because I know I look disorganized and it's just, I got a zoo here. So we got Marvel Comics Presents for you so far, The Dawn and the East of West. I pulled those for you. And then I pulled the last $4 books. Once we get to 10, you'll have your claim there. I have Detective Comics 677 and 679 and 681, all going for just $6. Yeah, it's gotta get loud. I'm sorry, when this show is not going on, these kids are playing Fortnite and they're yelling and screaming at each other. They're like, "Idiot! Why did you do that?" I told Max, my son Max is sitting there and he's being quiet while playing the game. I told him, you do not speak when I have this show going on right now. He's certain,
That is factual information.
That is factual. He's concurring that. I'm like, this is business. Daddy's got to earn an income. They're good kids. When you beat them right. I got Ultimate Spider-Man 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71. These are all bagged and boarded. I've sold a lot of Ultimate Spider-Man on the dollar end, but again, someone took the time to bag and board these books. I'm doing them at $2, and I'm likely into them for $1 anyway. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 at $12. I'm the guy who buys for 1 and sells for 2. All right, another stack here. And we're going to get to those FOMO books in about 20 minutes here. Just keep hanging out here. We got some great new dollar books here. Sean, I think we got a nice little run here going for you. I have Detective Comics 687, The Shadow number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 20. This is some really cool classic Valiant stuff here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 books at $8. And then, Sean, if you want, I could throw in that Detective Comics for you. Ultimate Spidey Soul. Got it. Yes, sir. 2, 4, 6. Beautiful, sir. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Samurai Penguin number 1. $1. Phil, what's up, man? How you doing? We got a package out to you yesterday. By the way, everybody who was paid up with me as of Wednesday, your stuff all went out yesterday. And I noticed that a lot of you guys kind of like had a little bit of a like pile. Most of my regulars had a like pile, and I'm assuming it's because you guys were hoping I would do a third show this week. So here we are doing it, and we're moving through some comics. The more of my back stock that I can get through at the warehouse right now, the more buying power I'm going to have next week. I need to go get my oil changed on Tuesday, and ironically, it's right next to one of the shops that I plan to go head up and buy a box from. So on Tuesday night on The Experience, we're going to have all new comics. Whatever we sell tonight, I'm going to go back to the warehouse and restock tomorrow. So we'll do one more 50 cent to $2 run show, and then we're going to go back to $2 comics because I want to start showing you guys some new stuff. And I've gotten through a lot of my warehouse inventory. It's like when you constantly are shopping from the same place all the time, it's like, you start to feel a little limited. And I'm pretty glad though, because we got through a lot of stuff that was sitting in the warehouse for a long time. So I sold off a huge Daredevil run to Don Johnson yesterday, which is great. And if you guys have any requests of something you're looking for specifically, a lot of the stuff I have in the warehouse right now kind of varies in value and price, and the collection's kind of like all over the place. I have about 70 or 80 long boxes of stuff at the warehouse right now. So it's not a lot compared to most dealers, but it's a lot for me because I'm also running my publishing company there. So anything you guys are looking for, let me know. Throughout that 80 long boxes, there's a huge variety of different stuff. Lightstead, number 205 from Dark Horse. That's going for $1. Penguin. I knew my pitch for the Samurai Penguin would sell it. So David Moore is actually having his intern translate a big ass manga book he got from me. I bought it over at what was it? Not the Swiss Army. The Salvation Army. Sorry, the Salvation Army has like a graphic novel section. And someone was telling me early on in the game, like, go over there to buy comics. So I went over there and I couldn't find any comics, or I found this like big ass book that was like all in Japanese and it was being sold for $1. I was like, oh, this will be cool. So at first I tried to sell it for like $10. No one wanted to buy it. And then I dropped the price down to $1 and no one wanted to buy it. And then I finally just gave it to David Moore. I gave up on it. So David Moore decided to hire an intern to translate that book. I have LaGuardia number 4 going for $1. Yeah, Garcia, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, Comics is a great shop. They have a great dollar bin there too. I haven't hit it up in a while. That's actually, thank you for telling me. Garcia, you and I got to meet soon for the Transformers book that you picked up. I have a pretty flexible week next week because I won't have my kids. So if you want to meet at North Shore Comics on like Tuesday or Wednesday during the day, just let me know, or whenever you get off work, I can run over and just give you your book. Lucy Dreaming, number 2 of 5 from Boom. This can go for $1. That's how I yell at my interns. I got Ray, number 7 and number 10. So we had some early Valiant books, and now we got some more recent Valiant books. This is going to go for $2. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I live so close to Pete's shop. I'm like literally a 3-minute drive, and I'm at North Shore Comics. I got New Mutants #6 going for $1. I think that's where I got lucky. Is that like there's so many great comic shops near me that I can get access to anything I need. All I need is just a rundown of what it is that I'm looking for. But I always get what I need on Wednesdays. It's never a problem. I have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 and #2. In fact, I got 2 copies of #2. Each one's going for $1, $1. You want the set, it's 3. You want just the 2, it's 2. Speaking of a comic about an airport in New York, that could be a great concept for a comic book. Die Hard 2 was about an airport in not New York, but was it Jersey? Where did Die Hard 2 take place? Silver Surfer #4 going for $1. Friendly Neighborhoods off to Phil. Phil, do you want just one copy of 2, or if you want the second one, let me know. It would just be $3. $1 Deadpool. Chicks dig Deadpool #38 going for $1 right now. That's a sweet deal. Detective Comics is off to Curtis. Curtis at $1. Thank you, Curtis. So Sean, here's what I'm going to do for you. So I pulled off these dollar books that weren't called right away, just because you have the idea. And what I'll do is I'll wait until I fill out the rack, and then I'll just pick some other comics to plug up that gap, and we'll get you at that 10 for 10. And I offer that to anybody else as well. If you want me to just pick 10 random, comics for you, I can do that once I fill up the racks and everybody's had a chance to make their claims. I can just pick out some cool stuff and be like, hey, here's your 10 for 10. That's a great idea, Sean. Thank you so much. See, that guy's a genius. All right, I got Tony Stark, Iron Man #2 and #3. This is going for $2. And I'll tell you guys right now, I love watching other dealers and seeing how they run their shows too, because it always teaches me how to run this stuff better. I'm always looking to learn and grow. You have to. If you're in business for yourself, you don't have any other options. I got Deadpool #5, #6, and #7. We'll add that to our Deadpool pile here. That is now a $4 Deadpool run. We got the trailer premiering at Super Bowl tomorrow. No one's telling me who they're rooting for. I got Grant Morrison's 18 Days, #5, going for $2. $2, sorry. Okay, just one. Got it. Deadpool's off to David Moore. Thank you, David Moore. Has anybody read Ghost Machine yet? That's like the new thing that Jeff Johns is doing with all those other creators. You want the Niners? You want to see? Oh, okay, I get it. Now I understand why everybody's rooting for the Niners. That's a good reason to vote for the Niners. I am personally not a fan of Taylor Swift. I don't see anything special about her. She's got absolutely zero assets. She's just this like tall, skinny thing. I don't have anything against her personally. Like, I don't like look at her and I'd be like, I hate that bitch. Like I'm not that guy, but I don't care about her. I'm not like rooting for the Chiefs for her. I'm rooting for the Chiefs for business reasons. There's a con happening at Planet. I got Planet Comic Con coming up in March. This is a small gap of time here. And I want my Kansas City fans to know that I support them, because we're going to be doing business together very soon. So that's why I'm shooting for the Chiefs. But I get the whole Taylor Swift thing now. And I'm like, oh damn, now I get it. She deserves a good boot. You guys have to see the video. What happened after the booting my booting video here.
It's booting time! And it's a booting time! Gimme. All right, I'm finally out of my toxic relationship. It's time to get out back into the world and party. Now, wait just a second here. Is it legal for Onrie to do what he just did, Chris Steiskell? I'm Todd McFarland. I will make it legal. Steiskell and Associates, when justice needs a good backhand. Call 1-900-LAW-SLAP. We sue first and ask questions later.
I love how I've turned that into a whole advertisement for Chris Steiskell and Associates. We need to just keep adding subtext to that, or acronyms to the business name. Call CSL FFF 2952. All right, Ben Riley, Scarlet Spider, number 6, number 7, and number 8. You know you're not funny if you're laughing at your own jokes. This is going to go for $3. Fantastic Four, number 5. This is an Age of Ultron run. This is going to go for just $1, or part of a run from Age of Ultron. So I crossover with that. What did the 5 fingers of the law say to the face? Oh, really, Phil? Okay, cool. JD's Deadpool. I think now David Moore and Curtis purposely come on the show to claim Deadpool stuff so that JD doesn't have a chance to do it. JD's the guy who's ordered 5 shots in a row and is like, come on, just keep them piling on. No, JD's actually a very disciplined buyer. Whatever he's looking for, he knows what to find. But it is ironic that you guys, and there's also the Batman war between Curtis and Don Johnson. Curtis, you're coming out ahead right now. Don's hiding. Don's in hiding. He's licking his wounds. I got Wolverine number 168 going for $1. And actually, I just helped him plug in a really massive Daredevil run. So he's looking to build out a run from issues 200 to 300 to Daredevil. And I have a whole ton of those books back at the warehouse. So I think I got 34 of the 100 that he needed. And I have more. I actually have all of Born Again, but that's for my personal collection. I'm not selling that right now. That is such a great run. Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli. That was that is my favorite comic run of all time, Born Again. DMZ number 30, number 31, number 32, number 33, number 34, and number 35. This is all going to go for $1 a piece. 2, 4, 6, $6. It's really funny how Spawnuary brought upon something so terrible as me turning that whole Spawn thing into a running gag on this show. It's really pathetic that that's what I'm proud of so far in 2024 more than more money too. I'm shit, I could keep this thing going for 300 episodes. It's not even a comic book. It's a nothing. It's just a bunch of me drawing stick figures and then sitting in front of the computer and doing stupid, crap for way too long when I could be doing something more productive. It's all for the gags and making it fun for you guys. I got Doctor Who Classics number 2. This is going to go for $1. Anything we could do to make this show just a little bit more entertaining for you is great, because I know what I'm competing against, all the TikToks and everything. So those of you who are hanging out watching the show right now, thank you. I appreciate it. I got Charlotte and Ball number 4 going for $1. We're having a killer show so far, and I have a feeling as soon as I bust out those FOMO books, we're going to have an even better show. I have Sensational Spider-Man 29 bagged and boarded going for just $2. $2. And those. I got Green Lantern Corps Annual number 2. That's going to go for $1. X-Men number 165, 168, and 169, and 178. I'm going to do them all for $8. $8. What do you think Todd McFarlane would do if I just drew a picture of Spawn and just like his boot, but not any color in it? Could you just imagine the look on his face and be like, "Dear Mr. McFarlane, I've been your biggest fan. Can you color this for me?" I sent him a picture of me being like, "This is us together at a convention." And I had to Photoshop the picture, even though I actually have a photo of me and Todd at a convention. You gotta make it as creepy as possible. Curtis thinks it can fit. Oh, that'd be so great. What a win. What if I actually had to explain to him the running gag that, like, he's afraid of Chris Steischel? He might actually take that seriously and, like, sue me. I think Chris Steischel will actually have to be my lawyer, and because we built up this whole legend around, like, Chris Steischel, McFarlane's, like, terrified of suing me now, and he's like, all right, I'll settle at $200. Just, like, runs off. All right, I got X-Men 180, 181, and 183 going for $6. Bagged and boarded books. Finn Jones would make a perfect Spawn. If we were going to make a movie about my character, that's what it would be. But, you know, I was really inspired by Steph Wilson when I drew Angela, because he always said he just draws circles. So I just drew 2 circles and a stick figure in between. Yeah, you got Angela. She's got the best line in the whole gag. Gimme. I'm gonna bring her back. I'm gonna bring back Spawn next week. I actually have some ideas for what I'm gonna do next, and it's gonna get raunchier and raunchier as we go. we're gonna diminish our returning audience as much as possible. All right, Hulk number 9, number 10, and number 11, and number 159. This is a really cool run here. Some really nice covers. I'm not sure exactly who did this. This kind of looks like Jenny Friesen, but I don't think it's Jenny Friesen. I think it might be the actual interior artist. This one's a cool cover. I like it. That's a really great cover. I got all 3 of these books, all 4 of these She-Hulks going for $8 right now. 8 on the She-Hulk. Let's see. A couple minutes before we do our FOMO books. And we got 2 more boxes to go through. I'm going to replace another book on the bottom up here. Anybody want a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 206 for just $3? Reader-friendly copy. $3. It's yours. Gotta move it. Alrighty. That is going to be Captain America is 10, and the Gasolina I'm doing at 3. And I have multiples of the Gasolina if anybody wants them. They're all going for $3. 13 on the pair. Tell you what, act now, I'm knocking an extra buck off. $12. We got a deal. Let me know. Really, Tori. So Tori's telling us about the She-Hulk run, and it had a low print run because not a lot of people responded well to that version of She-Hulk. Haters! Don't be such haters! Nobody likes haters. You know what haters do? They they make the value of books that fans don't like go up in value. That can happen too. And I'm not kidding too. Look at what they did with that Spider-Man No Way Home. They actually tied it into one of the worst Spider-Man storylines of all time. One More Day. You know, like, I didn't hate it personally. I thought it was like, I was indifferent about it, but a lot of people did not like that run of books. And I'm not kidding you. Once they did that adaptation of that content, those books were like selling for like anywhere between $10 to $25. You know, it's crazy. You angry read that book. Well, I know a lot of people feel that way about Tom King's Wonder Woman. I don't personally. I've enjoyed his run so far. Like, I'm waiting for something to happen now. Like issue number 6. Like, I better see some shit happen. I better see some fighting. I better see some bam. You know, like if it's just like if it's more setup, I'm kind of checking out. No more setup. Deliver. It's been 5 issues of like friendly contest. I want to see some freaking war happening in this book. Green Arrow, we have issues 25, number 26, number 27, number 28, number 29, and number 30. You got 2, 4, 6, all 6 books going for $12. And I know it's going to deliver. Like I'm pretty confident it will. But I'm talking about Tom King's Wonder Woman. Like, it's so clearly set up for this next issue to be the issue where things happen. But based on like how I work within comics, which is a much tighter context, like he has a much longer palette to play with because, you know, DC wants him to get this out so quickly. So they need to kind of build up to things a little bit longer. So he might, a run that can probably be told in like 3 issues, he'll expand to 6. However, he'll add some interesting context in place of that to help develop the characters. And I know a lot of people feel like he doesn't know Wonder Woman and all this stuff, but I mean, it's his Wonder Woman. Like, it doesn't mean that that is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is whatever the readers say Wonder Woman is, you know? Whatever you as a reader say Wonder Woman is. Because it varies anyway. Some people like Greg Rucka's run. Some people hate it, you know? There's haters everywhere. No, you didn't miss the FOMO, and it is that time. All right, I got Green Lantern number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Danielle, I'm going to do FOMO right now that you're here. I got all 6 books, and they're going to go for $12. All of them are going for $12. And one more because I'm just neurotic like that. OCD, I guess. The Demon number 17, 18, 19, and 20. The whole stack here is going to go for $8. The Demon. All right. Fear missing out. All right, so watch this video. It's going to explain to you what our FOMO books are.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales!
Do we have Tom Hutchinson in the house? And he's saying it better be real FOMO? Well, why not, Tom? In honor of you, we'll make it real FOMO. I have a Big Dog Ink mystery box here. And Tom, I still got a bunch of these here. I actually wanted to open them up and read them, but there are 10 random comics in here. And it's a special Big Dog Ink mystery box. And I'm doing this for $50. I got 4 of them here. And they're each going for $50. So anybody who wants this real FOMO here, you see, Tom, you weren't expecting that, were you? You didn't expect that. I got you. I got you. Mystery box right here, $50. Call it as you see it. All right, I'm going to put this up here, and now I'm going to do our actual FOMO books, and we do have some real hot FOMO right now. I have the next Batman, the Future State book right here. This is going to go for $10. I think this is the first Lucius Fox's, is it Lucius Fox? His grandson. I think this is the first issue of him becoming Batman from the Future State run that they did in 2021. 2021. I have the Century number 1 from Jeff Lemire's run here. This is going to go for $5. It's FOMO time, guys. I have Ultimate Black Panther number 1, the 1 in 10 variant, going for $50 right now, 50. And this is a fair price in my opinion. I'll hook you up with free shipping on your order, $50. Let's get this out there to one lucky collector. FOMO time. Ultimate Spider-Man #1, cover A. Sold out at the retail level. Off the streets, everywhere. You cannot find this book unless you shop on eBay. I am going to stick with the eBay prices because I have no actual incentive to lower the price on this book. If I want to, I can just list this up on eBay, and within a couple weeks, it'll sell. Why sell it now? I'll tell you why I'd sell it now, because now is the hype. Now is the time for me to let this book out into the wild, because people are excited and going crazy over this. And it is a great read. I did enjoy it a lot. I love what they do here, what they set up. It is very promising. I can see a run being adapted in the future if they pull everything else off right. It's a different take on Spider-Man. It's a different universe, and it's interesting, and it's cool. I dig it. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 is going to go for $50, $50 on this. Next up, I got Deathstroke #1. This is a Teen Titans, lenticular cover here. This is going to go for $5. Phil's saying you haven't been in there. Yeah, I won't give you free shipping, but I will cut your costs down, man. We cut your costs down pretty big yesterday. I'm really happy about that, Phil. It sucks that you're out in Germany. Phil calls Deathstroke. Awesome. Back to FOMO. I have Action Comics 1000. This is the Michael Allred and Laura Allred cover. This is going to go for just $5. I'll do this one at $5 today. Ultimate Black Panther 1, cover A. I grabbed this from Pete right off the rack on Tuesday. Nice, clean copy. Going for $50. $50. I have no reason to go lower than that. And the reason is because I can sell this off on eBay, and I probably will list these if they don't sell right now on the show. And I'll probably mark them up about 20% too. Books are selling at about there's a lot of bids going on right now over these books. And stuff has been selling for quite a bit of money, and this has been sought after. So, yeah. I promise you they're in really good shape. And again, if you spend $50 with me, you get free shipping on your order. So I'm hooking you up with free shipping. Most of the eBay sellers, they're going to sell you whatever the book ends up with on the auction, and then they're going to charge you shipping on top no matter what. With me, it's just a flat $50. You get shipping, everything will be taken care of. This book will come to you in the condition that I have now, as long as the USPS doesn't step on it. And if something happens to your book and it ends up being damaged, we'll take care of it, I promise. But that's not going to happen because we do good with our shipping, and you guys know that. Yes, I would accept $49.99, Phil. Y'all get free shipping. Number 491 is going to go for $5. That's a cool cover. That's a Diodato cover. So I think it was C. Lou. Did you want to pick up the Captain America and the Gasolina at 12? Did we ever get a claim on that? From the way up there. Hang on just a sec, guys. Why am I not seeing the comments? Whoa. Yeah, Citrusil. Citrusi. Citrus Oi. Let me know about that. But I have these books here. We have Captain America 34 and Gasolina #1. If you buy the pair, it's 12. All right. Now we got through our FOMO books, so I'm going to go through box number 2 now. Finish up filling up that rack. All right. I have Cloak and Dagger number 4. That's going to go for $1. Checkmate number 5. That's going to go for $2. Captain Marvel Time Flies Part 4 of 4. That's going to go for $1. Cable number 24, $1. Or sorry, $2. $2 on this one. Captain America 366 is $2. Cyborg number 1 is $2. Frontline number 11 is $2. Uncanny Inhumans number 12. This is a Civil War II tie-in, $2. Green Lantern number 60 is $2. Batman 21 going for $2. Green Lantern 48 is $2. Captain America The Chosen number 1 of 6 is $2. Captain America 601 is $2. The Flash 83 is $1. The Batman's Grave number 2 is $2. Action Comics 857, $9.84. It's gonna go for $4. Avengers 349, $2. Okay, cool. Gotcha. What's up, Alan? You want my show to end?
Yeah.
It will in about 50 minutes. Okay.
So can you stop that? That was right here.
Did you want to play over here?
I just wanted to play on the test outside of Fortnite.
Okay.
I mean, like, don't you can do that later. Like, wait for Papa to finish.
No, you can play Donkey Kong. I can set it up for him. You want to play?
No, like the Donkey Kong country.
Oh, the older one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can find that, pal. We'll worry about that later, okay?
So can you just hold on? Folks just watch TV.
I have Dark Crisis 2. This is Juliet NECA. It's a variant here. This is going to go for $4. And I have Action Comics New 52 number 1 going for $4. You want to help me out for a little bit? I'll let you come help me out. Put these 2 books on the rack on those empty slots. There you go. Good job. Right on. Doing good. Hey, go get me something to drink over there. Inside there. All right. Yeah, give me a seltzer water from the club soda from inside the fridge.
Huh?
Give me a bubbly from the fridge.
Oh. I want bubbly too.
Okay, you can have some. I have Captain America The Chosen, number 1 of 6, going for $2.
Which way?
Right there. Whichever one. Pick one from the top or something. And then we have the Captain America 601 going for $2. Yeah, I drink bubbly. I don't really drink alcohol. There you go. Actually, this is a LaCroix. A LaCroix. Right. Oh, no, wait, it's a bubbly. It's a bubbly. It's a lemon sorbet.
Alcohol's not allowed in this
Nice.
area.
Good. You can have some.
Huh. I can have the rest?
Not the rest. You can have a sip. Then you're going to put the rest back here. When you want to have another sip, you let me know and I'll hook you up. Look at this guy. He's greedy. Give my drink. All right. Here's what we're going to do because I want to move off some volume. Get a White Claw, Onrie. Get Onrie a White Claw stat. Yeah, the grapefruit is delicious. I love it. I like the cherry too. And I tried the lemon sorbet. The lemon sorbet is actually not bad. This is pretty good. Anyway, I don't really drink alcohol because I'm on the road a lot for conventions, and alcohol is a really quick way to put on the pounds, especially for a guy like me. So I got to be very careful around alcohol. So this is my replacement. I drink a gallon of water a day, and then I drink these things, and I still got this beautiful figure. I feel like I'm 35 years old. All right. Anyway. I got everything on the double racks here, minus the FOMO books. Let's take those down real quick. I'm going to showcase these again. I'm not real excited to move the FOMO books, to be honest with you, even though I know they're sought-after books. And yeah, I know I got them at a high price because I need to make the money. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. I'm not apologizing for this. This is going to go for $50. If it doesn't sell now, I'll just put it up on eBay and mark it up 20%. This is going to go for $50 now with free shipping, which I think is still a killer deal. Like I said, this book will come bagged and boarded. It's in great shape. I will bubble wrap it, throw it in a mailer, and ship it any way you want. If you want it shipped overnight, I'll overnight it to you. That's fine. You got to watch out. You almost knocked everything over just now, okay? Just watch where you're walking, okay? I know you're lonely. I'll come and hang out with you afterwards, all right? Do you want to get a water? Oh, okay. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 is going to go for $50. Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't get free shipping. Sorry, Phil. I can't. I really can't. It would hit me really hard. But come here. It's one of those things where it's like, it's just so high, I can't, and I want to be able to service you guys. I wish I could hook you up. It hurts me that I can't hook you up with free shipping because it's just so freaking darn expensive. No, you're the man. Thank you for understanding. Alcohol at a convention is a lot of fun. It is, absolutely. All right, we still got the next Batman Future State #1. This can go for $10. I got Action Comics 1000. This is the Mike Allred cover, going for $5. Ultimate Black Panther #1. That's going to go for $50. Century #1 is going to go for $5. And then the Ultimate Black Panther 1 in 10 variant is going to go for $50. A bounce book? What's a bounce book? Yeah, that's no problem, Phil. If you want me to ship to someone in the U.S. and they know how to get it to you, no problem, dude. I will work with you, and I will still hook you up with free shipping. If you give me a U.S. address, I got you covered. That's not a problem at all. That I can make work. He almost tripped again. All right, please be careful. Oh, you wanted the cap? Just ask me for the cap. I'll hook you up with the cap. You don't have to be quiet, okay? Just no running around and jumping right now. All right? Just give me a little bit more time and we'll hang out, I promise. $49.99, you got a deal. Is that for Ultimate Spider-Man, sir? Phil, I got you. And we can do, so I shipped out box 1 already, but we have box 2. I can cut up box 2 right now. There's still like a little gap of space, and I might be able to fit your week's buy-ins from last week along with this stuff. And if it's to a U.S. address, I got you on free shipping. All night, all right. All right, we got Thor 491 going for $5. Journey's awesome. I love Journey. Any way you want it, that's the way it is.
Any way you want it, that's the way you feel it.
Alan, like, do you hate that song? Yeah. He hates that song. How can you hate that song? That song's awesome. All right, Flash #83. That's gonna go for $1.
Does that have much words?
It does have words. Yeah, it's good words. I
No,
guess. What's the song about again? Batman's Grave. Number 2. Going for $2. Action Comics $6.57. Going for $2. Action Comics 9.84 is $2. Avengers 3.49 is $2. West Coast Avengers number 2 is going to go for $1. You're not Steve Perry. All right. No, I'm definitely not Steve Perry. I can't sing at all. Apocalypse and the X Factors number 5. That's going to go for $2. New Avengers 24, 25 are going to go for $4. I overplayed the song and made him hate it. He doesn't hate it. What's your favorite song, Alan? That we listen to?
my favorite song is Riptide.
Riptide?
Mhm.
Which one's Riptide?
The song that I showed you.
Oh, that's your favorite song right now.
Yeah, I like it. It's
Oh,
kind of-
okay. I think you let me hear that one time. I did like that song actually. Who sang it?
Vance Joy. It's
Vance Joy.
I like it because
The beat's like real chill.
The Weekend.
Yeah.
The Weekend.
You like The Weeknd?
Yeah.
He's your favorite?
That's my favorite song. Weekend, really?
Actually, I gotta say, like, I've been playing Fortnite with these crumb bums here, and what? Crumb bum's not that bad. Alan's like, what? I didn't do anything.
Don't rats. Is better.
Rats?
Mhm.
You guys prefer me to call you rats as opposed to crumb bums?
I don't know about Call us spiders.
Call me, maybe. All right, hold on. Shush. Yes, you can get the Thor and the Avengers, Lorena. Thor and the Avengers. So I had the Avengers here, and then you wanted that Thor that I had. The Thor 491. I got you at 5 on that, and then the Avengers will do it 2. So that's 7. Am I understanding correctly? Kevin Gillette, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been? You moved recently? You coming out to C2E2 this year? Am I going to see you out there? Okay, great. Thank you, Lorena. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here this afternoon with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming. One thing that really makes me happy is when I see growth on my own channel. I've been working really heavily to build my audience off of other channels like the Comic Book Shopping Network and The Experience. And I think part of that growth is also building on my own and bringing those people with me to The Experience, bringing those people with me to CBSN. That is my job. That is first and foremost my job, is to help the people that have essentially helped me get to where I am. And that's how we grow in this business, is when we work together. A rising tide raises all ships. So be sure to, if you haven't subscribed to The Experience, you can do that right over here. And I am a broadcaster on the. Yeah. I'm a broadcaster on The Experience, but I also write their newsletters for them, and I used to have an interview show on their network until I got too busy and couldn't do it anymore. So I might bring it back at some point. We'll see how my schedule progresses as time goes on. I just feel like I spend a lot of time on the air throughout the week. I'm on the air for like 6 hours a week, which is like, well, it's just 6 hours, but it's actually a lot of prep time to go into all those shows. And, with everything else that I have going on right now with publishing and going to conventions and doing all this stuff, it's sometimes becomes a tight fit. And I want to be at my best so I can give you guys my best, and sometimes I'm just not there, and I can't be consistently. It's hard. But when it comes to a sales show, it's like, I know it's a chance for me to get some comics out to you guys. It's a different feeling for me. I like being in the sales environment. That's where I get my energy from. Sometimes I've had, and I'll still do interviews. I actually interviewed Jan DeMatteis for Batman Day, and that was freaking epic because he was a mentor of mine on Mark's Tale of Neglect, and he also wrote just so much Batman. So it was great to be able to interview my friend and just hear him share all of his wisdom. He helped me grow as a writer so much. Really fantastic guy. We have Mark's Tale of Neglect going back to press very soon, and I'm probably not going to change a damn thing. I'm going to just go back to press with it. But I kind of want to give it a read, and I'm kind of afraid to do that because I'm afraid of what I might find when I read it. And it's been so long since I have read it. And it's kind of an emotional journey for me to actually pick up that book just because of everything I've gone through. And my grandma is still alive, and she's very ill now. Well, not ill, but she's getting there. She's like 96 years old, and she's still hanging on, but she forgets things very easily, and she has a hard time staying awake. She sleeps a lot. She's not in any pain, which is I'm just like so grateful for, because my grandfather, he was in a lot of pain before he died. But anyway, we're going to bring back Marks this year. I just have to find a point where I can sit down and read it and hope I don't find any edits in there. I don't want to make any changes to that book. I just want to go back to press with it. But the curse of being a creator is whenever you go back and revisit your work, you realize that you could have done something better here. And if you can make the change, why wouldn't you do that? And I worry about doing that with this book. So I have Grendel Tales featuring Devil's Hammer and The Devil May Care. This is one of 3, and this one is 5 of 6. The pair is going to go for just $2. All right, so we got a full double rack now, and this is where I'm going to come in for you dealers out there, or anybody who wants to save money on comics. If you guys want to grab the double rack right now, I'll do everything at $30. I'm going to count how many comics we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and 57. All right, we got 57 on that first rack. And then I have 60, 61, 62, 63, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93. Actually, this was claimed. Phil claimed this earlier. Not bad. 2, 4, 6. Or is it the Green Arrow you claimed?
Excuse me, doggy.
I am my own worst enemy. All right. Up. All right. Nope, it's GL. I got it. Okay, cool. 2, 4, 6. Sorry, Phil. I caught it, though. I caught it. I caught myself. I wasn't going to miss it. And even if I did. And then I had this other one, too. Another Green Lantern Corps. Yeah, you can jump, buddy. That's fine. This is the number 2 annual. It's gonna go for $1. I got Ultimatum number 1. This is a one shot going for $2.
A lot.
All right, Ultimatum gets called.
Good. Don't keep cold.
Yeah, one shots are great. I'm actually I'm going to be doing a double feature very soon. I'm teaming up with another comics creator. He's not a comics creator. Sorry, another podcaster. He's a historian. He runs this really popular podcast called History on Fire, and he was actually on Joe Rogan's show a couple times, and we have decided to team up and do something together. So I'm really excited about it. I don't know if it'll end up being what we were discussing. It could change or whatever, but we seem to keep coming back to that concept. And so I'm starting to read a lot more one shots too, because I think if you can tell a story in one issue, that shows that you have what it takes to make it in this business as a writer, because you have to be so tight with your storytelling. You have to be able to have that beginning, middle, and end all in one book and get through it. And it's not as easy as it looks. One shots are great. All right, I have Ultimate X-Men Fantastic Four number 1 and number 2 going for $4. $4.
Woo.
Are you doing your Donkey Kong thing?
No.
No? All right, so we left off, it was like 81 comics, right? So we're at 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So we're at 88 comics. 25 divided by 88 means you're paying 28 cents per book. In total, you guys are probably getting the better part of a short box. So this is about like 90 comics. That's probably about like what, 2/3 of a short box, give or take. A lot of those books are bag and boarded too. $25 to get all of it. All right. So 25 on that. And then let's see. I think I owe some people some spins, but I think what we're going to do is, just because I've been trying to get through a lot of inventory, and I do go on my diatribes. So what I typically tend to do is I'll save your spins for the end of the show, and whatever you win, I'll apply it to your tab. So like, if you're not able to stay till the end of the show, we got another like 25 minutes, something like that. 27 minutes left. If you're not able to hang on, you can rewatch it later and just see what you got, but I'll apply it to your invoice or to your pile. So if you get like a $2 comic, I'll just pick a $2 comic off the rack. So I will give you your spins. I'll just do it at the end of the show because I want to move through as much of this stuff as possible. This stuff doesn't sell right now. It just goes back into the warehouse, floats back into the collection. And that's an unfortunate thing for me. I will tell you guys now, if I don't sell through this stuff, then I'm not going to have any reason to go and restock. The more of the stuff that I sell through, the more of a reason I have to restock and give you fresh stuff. Because lugging this stuff around back and forth, it's a pain in the butt. So I really want to move comics in bulk. You get the whole double rack. That's 88 comics at $25. That's 28 cents a comic. 28 cents a comic. Call it as you see it. 28 cents a book. Grab them all. Give you guys one more second here. There's nothing here I'm interested in listing on eBay, nothing like that. I just want to move these books. This stuff is just going to sit in. I mean, anything could happen, right? Anything could happen over the course of time, and some of these books might actually be worth more in time than they are now. But we're talking about money now versus money tomorrow, and for me, I need money today. You guys are the ones who are benefiting from all this, because some of these books can go up in value. And comics, they're just like the stock market; they go up and down. Things change all the time. You never know what's going to get people excited next. When we say people don't read comics, maybe that's the case, but comics people are making deals. And the moment they get those deals made, it's the ultimate advertisement for the comic. Comics do sell. If comics didn't sell, there wouldn't be an industry. I certainly wouldn't have a job. So let's show that that's possible. $25 gets you all 88 comics. Bentley's walking back and forth right now. He's losing patience. You want to come here and say hi, buddy? Come here, Bentley. No, he doesn't want to. It's all right. He'll come by if he wants to. All right. If I don't, Alan, please, this is like the third time. If you fall over from this, you're going to knock everything over, okay? I need you to watch where you're walking. I don't mind if you run around. I just don't want you to hurt yourself. Do you understand? Do you get it? Okay. Once we're done with the show, I'm almost done. I have like 20 minutes left. We'll hang out after that, okay? This poor kid. He just wants to play video games. You want me to get out of here, don't you?
No.
No. Oh, you just want the show to end.
No.
No? You don't? You want me to sell comics, or do you want to sell comics?
No.
No? Is it just no on everything?
No, I just want to download the video game.
Okay. I don't know if they have it, dude. That's the problem.
You can just spend money on it.
I would buy it, but I don't have the system to play it on. He wants to play Donkey Kong Returns, and I went on the Nintendo store, and they don't sell that game on there. It was a re-release, so it's probably had a really short developing run, and I wouldn't be surprised if they ported that game over in some other way. I don't know.
Is it on a different kind of system?
Well, I don't know. What I'll do next, as soon as I'm done here, is I'll look on the computer. We'll go on Google and we'll see where we can get, how you can get access to playing that game. Okay? Just be a little patient. I understand how he feels. I've often felt the same way. He's got this excitement. He really, really loves Donkey Kong. He loves Donkey Kong so much he goes everywhere and pounds his chest and screams like Donkey Kong. It's awesome. So Phil, one of my customers, said Donkey Kong Returns is a really fun, or Donkey Kong Crossing Returns he said that was a really fun game. Yeah, because we got Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo, and he didn't like the graphics in that one.
It's too old.
It was too old. I agree. It's very dated. Yeah, Super Nintendo games are a lot older. They were very different. They look a lot better. They look a lot. You'll like the Wii one. That one you'll be okay with.
Also, as Diddy Kong, you can have this jetpack or his
Yeah, as Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
They added a whole bunch of stuff in Tropical Freeze. So Phil's asking you, what did you think of Donkey Kong World in the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Oh,
Did you like what they did with Donkey Kong in the Mario movie?
Oh, he was kind of
Oh, way older.
She was a little bit Donkey Kong couldn't even can't it was too
Why don't you think about your answer? He's like, it was did you like the character? Yes or no? No is always his default too. Do you like Peter Parker or Miles? What do you think of Peter?
I only like the symbiote suits.
He only likes the symbiote suit Peter. He doesn't like regular Peter.
He doesn't have awesome moves. He has terrible moves. and also he can't even double swing and the force one. He cannot lift trucks because he's a baby.
I think part of Spawn's personality has to like come from Alan a little bit. Everybody needs a boot. There's some days I see Alan like sitting there like holding the boot just like Homer did in that episode with the booting. He holds his leg up and does the whole like twist and turns his foot around.
No, I didn't.
You take one more step and I'll boot him good.
I can't do that.
You could do that, yes, absolutely. You
I
could.
didn't do that.
You didn't do that. You could do that. We move through some of our stuff here pretty quickly. All right. I'm gonna build out the rest of Sean and Dutch Go's dollar grab here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Beautiful.
I have some of that lemon flavor thing to bubble.
Yeah, Funky Kong, Cranky Kong. We played as Funky Kong and Dixie Kong when we were beating the game.
Yeah, it was kind of easy
Yeah,
as Funky Kong.
it was easier as Funky Kong because he has the surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dixie Kong, you couldn't use her like whenever I jumped, I could use her gun. She had like a gun in her hand. I don't know how I used it.
Oh yeah.
I used it when I was Dixie Kong and you were Funky Kong. It was too easy. You know why you took a lot of damage?
Why?
Because you couldn't. If you do like a double jump, like.
What's up, William? How you doing? Okay, buddy, hold on. Save that thought because we got to keep moving here. All right. I'll be done in about 15 minutes, and then you and I will hang out. William, how you doing? We got William Sam Quinton in the house. He is a comic book creator extraordinaire like myself, and he produces some really cool comics. He's got a great book called 12 Furious Tales. Is it 12 Furious Tales? I'm sorry. 47 Furious Tales. I'm sorry. I am really, really out of it right now, so I totally screwed that up. But his book is fantastic. And the only reason why I could possibly not remember the title is because every single time I have this book, it's gone within moments. So, 47 Furious Tales. There we go. It is a really fantastic series. It's basically it's a retelling of the 47 Ronin done with animals, and it is gorgeous. It is absolutely riveting, and I love it. How many issues are you into it so far? So Sam is also making his story 12 issues, just like I'm doing with Yisung Shin, and he is. So far, from what I remember, done with issue 3. So he's, I think, coming up on issue 4. But it's a fascinating story, the 47 Ronin, and I think the way he's doing it is really innovative. It's a really gorgeous comic, and literally every time I've had it on the show, it is sold out. I don't have them here. Book just moves. Oh, I can't wait for issue 4, man. I'll have to buy some from you if I see you at Cincinnati Comic Expo again. Yeah, I will absolutely, Sam, I will freaking restock with you if I see you at Cincinnati in September, assuming I get into the show, which I should have no problems doing, but just in case. Yeah, it's like always gone. Yeah, Curtis, you know what I'm talking about. It's always gone. It's just one of those books. Here, Sam, you can use this as a blurb. Hasn't stayed on for more than a show. That tells you something about a comic book. And here's the thing. I've been selling this book since he's been putting them out in 2021. Literally every time he brings them on the show, they sell out very, very fast. Enough time passes and I get like so many of my Eastern Shin fans in here. And that's something that I really love is, working off of each other's audiences. Sam, we should plan a Kickstarter at the same time so we can work off of each other. It actually really helps. I did that with Aaron Roblowski when he was doing his Blood and Fire. I was doing Eastern Shin. We worked off of each other. It turned out great. We put out a print together, and it was a lot of fun. I'd be happy to tag team with you the same way. You reach out to me at some point. We can see how our plans line up. And I hope your year's off to a good start. All right, so we're starting a new rack now. We got some time left. I have some new books here. I have the NAM number 2 and number 5 going for $2 a piece. That's 4. I have number 12 going for $1. 15 is $1. 16 is $1. 20 is 2. 21 is 2. I actually have 2 copies of 21. 2 copies of 22 going for 2. 23 is going for 2. I have 1 going for 1 because it's not bagged and boarded. 33 is going to go for 1. 43 is going to go for 1. 44 is going for 1. 52 is 1. 53 is 1. 60 is 1. 81 is 1. And that's that whole run. If you want all these books here, it's 1, 2. 1 second. Let me separate bagged and board from ones that aren't. Okay. Just see if you're interested in getting the bundle deal. I'll cut you some slack here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 here. That's 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 plus 8 is what, 24, right? So $24. If you want all these NAM books from me, I'll do them all for $20. The whole NAM stack. The whole NAM stack. And then I have these other issues here, 21, 22, and 23 for anyone who wants to grab them. I do it for $4 for these 3 issues. Okay. I took the doubles out. Curtis is grabbing those NAMs from me. Dag nammit. We bundled it at 20. Boom shakalaka. We've had a great show, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have really helped me out a lot this week. I appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you guys. Superman number 49. That's going for $1. Serenity number 13 is going for $1. Araya by Avalon Studios. I don't think so. I'm just doing like warehouse, like cleanup, like blowout stuff right now, Sam. I have The Maze number 14 going for $1. Justice League versus Suicide Squad number 1 is going for $1. Captain America 419 is $1. All new Ultra Force number 1 is $1. Superman 52. This is an 8th printing from the new 52, going for $2. Justice League, $1. These are all $1 comics. What am I talking about? Not bag ported, they're going for $1. My bad. I just look at these books and I know they're $2 books. I'm doing them all at $1 right now. I gotta take a picture of that real quick.
It's a me, Mario.
Poo-poo. It's a me, Mario. I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's what Al used to say.
It's a me, Mario. Pee-pee and poo-poo and Papa and pee-pee.
Okay, all right. That's inappropriate. Only Dad can make those jokes. Justice League, you're up number 10, going for $1. Only Dad can make poo-poo and pee-pee and caca jokes, all right? There is no bathroom. I have the Siege, number 3, going for $1. The Weatherman, number 1, going for $1. You'd be surprised what you find in here, though, Sam. I always come across some like weird finds, independent stuff, everything. I have Superman in Action Comics 693 going for $1. Undone by Blood from Aftershock, number 2, going for $1. Unborn, number 1, going for $1. Weatherman's off the field. Justice League of America, 1 owned and Unborn. Nice pick up there. All right, give me 10 more minutes, and then that's it, all right? I'll be done. That will be done. Justice League of America 109 is $1. Animal number 0 is $1. Bade, Biker, and Orson number 1 is $1. All right. See how far we can get here. Dig into a second box now. I'll be doing some restocking for my CBSN show. I haven't done CBSN in a week, so it'll be fresh for CBSN. I'll be back on Monday afternoon at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. That is Monday afternoon. We're going to have lunch together. Come on. Usually I wait until after my shows to eat lunch, so I eat for the first time at around 2 o'clock every day, 2 or 3 o'clock. That's when I have my first meal. So I just kind of train myself to work like this, to function like this because of how conventions go. And every time I eat, I get rather lethargic if I have like a really big meal. So I skip breakfast and I just go to work. And I'm usually not even hungry in the mornings anyway. So I just drink a lot of water and get to work. So I try and function like that as often as I can when I'm here. Of course, I'm not always on point with it, but I just do the best I can because con season's coming up and it's a lot of physical work within a very short period of time. No, I couldn't get into Lexington. When is Lexington happening, by the way? I really want to do that show. I was talking with Annie Mia. She did a cosplay cover for me, and she told me that it's a really great show, but I never tried to get into it. But I would love to do it because it's like 5 hours and I hear it's like an amazing freaking show. I want to do Lexington. I don't think I could get in though. I got rejected from Fan Expo Cleveland. They actually refunded me from my booth because their reorders were so high that I just got X'd out. I don't know. All right. I got Deadshot Secrets number 3. That's going to go for $1. Secret Defenders number 5. That's going to go for $1. Walking Dead number 182 is $1. X Factor 71 is $1. The Orville number 4 is $1. Nocturne number 1 is $1. Phase number 2 is $1. The Last Siege number 1 is $1. Captain America Man Out of Time number 18 is $1. Marvel Comics Presents 71 is $1.
If Pokemon fighted Mario, that would be probably so terrifying to Mario.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it? In the movie, he was really terrified. MCP gets called by Curtis.
No, he didn't fight Pokemon.
$15 on the rack, guys, for anybody who wants it. And Last Siege goes off to Phil. Last Siege.
Boing.
Marvel Saga number 8, number 13, number 14, number 21. All going for $4. Phil, I found another Last Siege. I have Last Siege number 5 going for $1. If you want to throw that on, I'll give you first right of refusal on that. 30,000 people last year. That's huge. Oh, wow. March 7th through 11th. You know, I'm doing the Kansas City show that weekend, so I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, which is unfortunate. But I have heard nothing but great things, and I wish you the best of luck at that show. Kick some ass. Yeah, I can imagine it's busy. That's great, man. How New York was a good show for you, right? I have to say, I was kind of like, I was a little upset with New York this year because when the show ended, I did really well, so I can't complain. But if I compare my growth at conventions overall, I would say I have grown my business at every convention by about, like 10% in the last year or two, like post-COVID. So last year I was doing better per convention. I'm always doing better per convention because I have new product coming out all the time. So, and I'm selling it all at once. So I'm trying to sell off all of my new catalog as quickly as possible, and give it its round tours and do all that kind of stuff. But as I keep going through that process, you want to see growth. You want to see yourself do better at every convention. I was pretty stagnant with New York Comic Con in this last show, and it's really weird to me because I think I didn't sell as many books, but I also had a corner booth, and it almost felt like the corner booth, as much of an advantage as it was a disadvantage, because it's like I was getting people who were just ziplining down, and that's a show where people zipline. But every show is like that, It's like that everywhere. Cons are a funny thing. Yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a bad show. Again, I made money at that show. I was happy. I'm set up to do it again next year. I'm on board for New York. It's definitely happening because I have a spot over there. But it's one of those shows that it's I'd like to see. I'm going to challenge myself to grow this year and see if I can do better over there. I don't know what kept me from going on till the end this year, but hopefully next year this year I'll be able to really focus and improve. So that's the hope, right? I hope to improve. Yeah, of course you can get the Supermans. Superman. All 3 for $3. I got you, Lorena. All right. Magic Order number 4 is going for $1. Infinity Countdown number 1, Adam Warlock, is going for $1. I Am Batman number 7, number 10, and number 11. Those are going to go for $3. $3. Got 2 minutes left on the clock here, guys, and then Alan's giving me the look. I got to end the show. But I will be back on Monday on CBSN. We're going to keep going through this. I still have some stuff, so I'll restock from the basement. We'll have a full collection ready to go for you guys next week. All right, IO spins on the wheel to Phil, Sean, and Curtis. Phil, Sean, and Curtis, prepare to get a spin on the wheel of Skid Bark.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
Yeah, go spin the wheel for everybody. Counterclockwise. So yeah, I think you did it. Do it again. Show me how you spin. Yep, counterclockwise. We're doing for Phil first. Phil gets a free DC book. Phil, I'm gonna throw Justice League of America 109 into your stack, dude. There's your DC book. All right. Yep. All right, spin the wheel again for Curtis. Give it another spin. There you go. All right, you get free swag. Curtis gets free swag. I'm going to hook him up with a War Lion and Blood and Fire print here. You get this on the house. Curtis?
This is bad.
Okay, and then one more. What's it, swag?
Yeah.
That's just free giveaways. All right, one more. And more free swag for Sean. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. I will see you on Monday on the Comic Book Shopping Network. That is 10 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Mountain time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for letting me be a part of your weekend. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.